Hello everybody, John12 back here again with another video, and I'm here with my official review for Black Sails Season 3 finale. Yes, the finale finally happened this previous weekend, and I'm officially giving you my review, seeing as how I reviewed the premiere of this season, so, we finally come full circle. But of course, if you haven't seen this episode finale, please go check it out, because this review may contain spoilers, and also keep in mind that I'm recording and doing this review very sick, so if I sound very odd or if you hear any things in the background, it's because I'm kind of doing this half-assed because of how shitty I am. Not mentally, but of course, physically at the moment, so please keep that in mind, and hopefully you don't use that against me in this review. And hopefully it doesn't affect my final thoughts on the review itself. Overall, I really enjoyed Black Sails, the series. As I stated in my previous review, I kind of was whatever with Season 1. I liked some of it, a lot of other things I didn't like. Season 2 was amazing. I thought it was a phenomenal season that really got me back into the show. And this season was freaking awesome. I love this season. I love the incorporation of Blackbeard. I love how they really try to amp up the persona of John Silver's character. And I've come to the conclusion that over the writers at Starz, who obviously work on this program, like to do a certain thing, which is the series follows the adventures of Flint, Captain Flint. However, when you look at it in a certain perspective, every season follows one of the main pirates, and it really focuses their point of view on Flint and everything else that's going on in the show itself. Season 1 is kind of like a Charles Vane kind of a season to a certain extent, and then you have Season 2, which was a straight-up Flint season, and this season was really a John Silver season when you think about it. I mean, Luke Arnold, the actor who betrays John Silver, was amazing. He was my favorite part about this season. I think he was great acting-wise, and he really did a great job transitioning from just being the good-looking, suave-talking, John Silver to being Long John Silver. I mean, like, by the end of this episode, this finale of this season, he's become Long John Silver, or at least he's about to become Long John Silver, which is awesome. And he has one of my favorite moments in the season where he kills that asshole with the glasses. No offense to people who wear glasses, but he kills that fucking guy. Spoilers. And after he does it, he just stares at everybody and just says simply, "My name is John Silver, and I have a long fucking memory." And I thought that was such a boss, badass moment. The music's great, the visuals look great. He walks out of the fucking cabin or bar or whatever the fuck they call it over there in Nassau, and he just walks with Bones and Billy and the rest of the fucking crew, just like bosses, just walking and stomping the floor. It was fucking awesome. It was a great moment. Luke Arnold killed it. Overall, everyone was pretty good. I mean, I even liked the character of Rackham this season. I think he had a lot to do with the finale itself, and I didn't care about his character in previous seasons, but I think it was pretty cool how they really pushed and incorporated his character with the final boss moments of this season, so he did pretty good. Same thing goes for the female characters, as you know in my previous reviews. I don't care about the female characters of this show, but this season made me care about them a little bit more, especially the red-haired girl. I forget her name, I think she was pretty cool as well. Jessica Parker Kennedy or what have you, I think she was okay. Hannah New was okay. So overall, the female characters of this show didn't piss me off as much as they did in previous seasons, but still, I kind of just don't care about them. Moving off that, Toby. Oh my god, he is such a great actor. I hope if the DC Extended Universe succeeds, regardless of the negative reviews that it's been getting, hopefully this fucking guy plays Oliver Queen Green Arrow, because he is so freaking boss. I'm just saying, folks, no offense to Stephen Amell, but look at this fucking guy in this show and tell me you don't want him to play Green Arrow, against like Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman or something. I mean, like, he's so freaking good. But moving off of that, his character is awesome. In this show, he kills it. Of course, this whole episode, the finale itself, leads up into the big, all-out war battle between the pirates and, the English, over the fucking, this destruction that's been going on in Nassau. And of course, we had the big death of, spoilers, Charles Vane, which I called in my premiere episode review that I did for this season, which I actually kind of called out half-assed, if I have to be honest. But surprisingly enough, I was actually right with that. So kudos to me, I guess. But it was sad to see Charles Vane go. I think his speech and his dialogue and the way Zach, overall performed was perfect. I think he's a great actor, so, hopefully he pops up in future TV shows that are really badass and cool, because he was great in this series, and his finale episode, where he pretty much, gets hanged, was pretty boss. So kudos there. And of course, Blackbeard. Blackbeard was awesome. I liked how they integrated his story with everybody else's story. He was kind of a side character, which is disappointing. I was hoping he was going to be more of a threat in this season, but the threat was really the English and the governor and the British and, whatever the fuck the Spanish had planned for the future or whatever the fuck, and, the gold and Rackham and all that kind of crazy stuff. I was hoping, Ray Stevens as Blackbeard would have been the actual focus of the season, but whatever. He was still pretty cool and awesome, and I loved how he came back into the season and was a major incorporation of the finale. I think that was really cool and awesome. The battles were great, the visuals were great, the writing was great, how everyone pretty much just goes to all out war with each other and just kills each other was pretty badass. And the conversations that characters have, like, freaking John and Flint, and, Rackham and freaking Blackbeard, everyone had a great conversation, and everyone was great. I just loved this fucking finale. It was a good freaking finale. So, at the end of the day, my final verdict for the Season 3 finale is a solid 8.5 out of 10. It was a really good one. I think they spent too much time on the action side of things, and I would have liked it if more characters got to do things. But at the end of the day, it was still pretty good and boss, and it was just amazing. This season was great. I mean, I thought Starz would have a difficult time trying to top themselves from Season 2, which I think was their best season. But this season definitely did a great job of that. I mean, Luke Arnold stole the show. He was so freaking good. I love this guy. He's so freaking great. And Toby's always fucking great. He as Flint. He's just so freaking... I'm just saying, hire that... Warner Brothers, hire this guy to be Green Arrow in your movies, because he's so fucking good. He's just brilliant. But moving off of that, that's pretty much been my personal thoughts on this season finale. Let me know what you personally think. And of course, Season 4 is pretty much coming around the corner, so if you enjoyed my Black Sails reviews for this season, let me know if you like to see more Black Sails reviews in future seasons, like Season 4 that will be coming up soon. Would you like me to review every episode, or would you like me to be an on and off kind of guy? I don't know. Let me know what you think about my reviews and the continuation of my reviews of this show down below in the comments section. But let me know what you personally think. But with that being said and done, shameless plug time. Please go to my channel and check out my official Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice spoiler review, where I go in depth in my personal thoughts of that movie. So if you loved it, you might get hurt, but if you didn't like it, at least you'll know my reasoning behind why I feel the way I do with that movie. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh12. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And this has been Josh12.